40 love.
So, the moment for Grigor Dimitrov. Runner-up here 4 years ago, has 3 championship points. He's done. And what a statement he's made in Brisbane.
2 sets to 1. 6-2, 2-6, 6-3.
Well, he's been impressive. He has hit them cleanly all week. And is this the resurgence he's after reaching that top 10 3 years ago? Could this be the start of something, John Millman?
I think the start of that was back in Toronto. I think that's when it all happened for him. The appointment of Danny Gilberto, and I know Dimitrov has to hit the balls out there, but what a partnership they've formed. You know, coming from 40 to finishing the year 17. Now going on to start off in perfect fashion here in Brisbane. He'll be extremely happy. Hard work's paid off in the off-season, and I'll tell you what, there'll be a few guys who don't want to face Grigor in that round of 32 match down at the Australian Open, because he's a tough high seed. He's playing some great tennis.
It's great for men's tennis too, because he is such a stylish, flamboyant player to watch with a wide array of shots, and I think the general tennis fan loves to watch that.
And also the not-so-general tennis fan that falls in love with his game when they first see him play.
Absolutely.
Well, that's great for the sport as well.
You alluded to it at the start of the match, Matt. He's often been called baby-fed, and whether he likes that or not, I mean, Federer is the most popular player going round, and part of that is because of the grace with which he plays the game, and we see Dimitrov play in a very similar fashion.
So we see similar stats in that match summary. So what was the difference?
For me, I think just the third set there, Grigor served a little better. He kept the pressure on by holding serve easily. Obviously, we saw that he won 100% of his first serve points in the third set. And Nishikori just went off a little bit at 3-4 there. Whether he felt the pressure knowing that they were at the business end of the set, missed a few first serves, and it was just kind of enough for Grigor to get on top of some of those second serves and take the advantage in that critical 8th game.
I think there's fine margins in tennis.
Tennis, Craig Willis.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our presentation after an outstanding singles final here at the Brisbane International for 2017. Let's again give both players a rousing round of applause. Well done, gentlemen. Great game of tennis to watch. We're joined for our presentation by the Honourable Jackie Trad MP, Acting Premier of Queensland, Councillor Krista Adams, Councillor for Holland Park, Mr Stephen Healy, President of Tennis Australia, Mr Mark Bloomfield, President of Tennis Queensland, and isn't it great to see this man on Pat Rafter Arena? Let's welcome Mr Roy Emerson. Also joining us, Mr Mark Darby, ATP Tour Supervisor, and our Tournament Director, Mr Jeff Quinlan, who's done an outstanding job, I think you'll agree, presenting the Brisbane International for 2017. Our first most pleasurable duty is to acknowledge our chair umpire, and I'm going to invite Mark Bloomfield to present Mr Fergus Murphy from Dublin, Ireland, with a magnificent Rado timepiece. This is the Hyperchrome Court Collection. Let's give Fergus a round of applause. He did a great job in the chair tonight. And it now gives me a great deal of pleasure to welcome to the microphone the Acting Premier of Queensland, the Honourable Jackie Trad.
Well, can I start by acknowledging Australian tennis great Roy Emerson. It is fantastic of you to be here with us. at the Brisbane International. Can I acknowledge not only are you a world #1, born and bred in Queensland, but you're also the namesake of the trophy here tonight, and it's great for you to be here tonight. Can I thank everyone for coming, not only tonight, but through the whole tournament. We've seen some 96,000 people through the gates, through the Brisbane International, yep. And why not? We've had some amazing tennis with with 5 of the top 10 ranked players from both men's and women's playing here over the course of the week. We've seen some fantastic play by Australians here as well, namely tonight. It's been a fantastic week, and I do want to thank Tennis Australia for hosting tonight and for hosting this week and putting it on. But can I say also a big thanks to all the players over the course of the week, all of the volunteers and the ball kids who have made this event so fantastic. To our men's finalists, Kai, thank you very much. You played outstanding tennis tonight. Grigor, you were just a little bit better tonight, and we congratulate you wholeheartedly on some fantastic tennis and your win tonight. Thank you very much.
Jackie, thank you, and thank you to the Queensland Government for their outstanding support of this wonderful, wonderful tennis event. Now let's welcome the President of Tennis Australia, Mr. Stephen Healy.
Well, good evening, everyone, and been a fantastic tournament in this magnificent venue. I want to thank all of the Queensland crowd who turn out every year and support this tournament in their numbers. We set a number of records during the week, particularly in night sessions. It's fantastic. Thank you, and to all of the fans around the country who've watched on TV also. My very special thanks to the Queensland Government for their great support, and to Suncorp and to all of our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you. Congratulations to Jeff Quinlan in his first year as Tournament Director, and all the Tennis Australia team have done a fantastic job. And finally to the players, 5 top 10 men, 5 top 10 women in the draw. It says a lot about this tournament, culminating in a great final tonight, and congratulations to Kay and Grigor, and best of luck for the Australian Open. Thank you.
Steve, thank you. I'm now going to invite Councillor Krista Adams to present the finalist trophy to Kei Nishikori of Japan.
First of all, congrats to Grigor, playing great tennis, and also his team, Danny and everyone there. And also thanks to all the sponsors and ball boys, volunteers. It was a great tournament again. This is my, I think, 6 years now, and first time being final, so I was very happy this week. And always want to thanks to my team there. I hope we have a great Aussie Open next 2-3 weeks. I hope I'm gonna come back next year, and hope someday I want to get this title. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good luck to you, of course, heading down to Melbourne for the Australian Open Tennis Championship of 2017. Well, the winner of the Brisbane International Men's Singles traditionally receives the Roy Emerson Trophy. I'm going to invite Roy to come forward and present it to our 2017 champion, Grigor Dimitrov of Bulgaria.
Yeah. it's been. First of all, I just, of course, just want to say to Kay, I mean, it's always one of the toughest competitors out there. What a tremendous way to finish that tournament. Wishing him best of luck for Melbourne, and I'm sure that's not going to be our last match. But on my behalf now, it's been pretty emotional. I think past year, so for me, this trophy means a lot. It's been, I think, these 10 days out here for this tournament have been, I think, the most fun I've ever had on a tennis court and off the court. So I just want to say a big thanks to my team. Danny, that's our first trophy together. Seb, thank you. Seb, this one goes also for you. Thank you for keeping my body in shape and being so hard on myself, and most of all being my friend. So thank you so much for that. Casey, welcome to the team. Well, yeah, thank you so much to all of you guys. I mean, this crowd here to kick off the year, it's pretty amazing. And every time I play out here, I feel like home. So first of all, thank you guys. Thank you. Also, thanks to the sponsors, to the tournament director, for everyone. Everyone has been tremendous. Excellent hospitality. We all feel very welcome. Thanks, of course, to all the sponsors, the chairmen, the physios, everyone that is working to make that tournament happen. And well, yeah, off to Melbourne, guys. So let's do this. Thank you so much. Thank you.
He's a wonderful player. And ladies and gentlemen, again, a deserved champion here at the Brisbane International for 2017. Another round of applause for Grigor Dimitrov. Folks, we haven't quite finished formalities yet. I'm going to invite our tournament director, Jeff Quinlan, just to come forth and say a few words.
Thanks, Craig, and what a great week we've had this week at the Brisbane International. Once again, congratulations to our new champion, Grigor Dimitrov, and our finalist, Kei Nishikori. And also, thanks to you, we've had record crowds on a number of nights throughout the week, and I'd like to announce, and I'm really pleased to announce, that tonight's a record crowd for the men's final, so thanks very much. We're so thankful for your support, and it's certainly not taken for granted your patronage, so thanks very much. Our goal is to deliver a world-class event that launches the Australian Summer of Tennis. With that in mind, we're committed to building on the event, the facilities, the fan experience, but most importantly, bringing the world's best tennis players to Brisbane. Players like Rafael Nadal, Stan Wawrinka, Angelique Kerber, Caroline Pliskova, and of course, players like Grigor Dimitrov and Kei Nishikori. Look, I hope you've enjoyed the event and you've been inspired to play, and if so, please pick up a racket, visit your local club and enjoy a game of tennis. Also to our sponsors, without which this wouldn't be possible, to Suncorp and Tourism and Events Queensland, thanks so much for your support. Finally, a special thanks to the dedicated team that deliver this event. They are so committed, hard-working and passionate. To the staff and the volunteers, please put your hands together for that committed team. Thanks once again. Enjoy the Summer of Tennis, and I look forward to seeing you all again next year.
Jeff, thank you. You've done an outstanding job, my friend. Now, as you've heard throughout the Aces for Charity, and thanks to Treasury Brisbane, there were 334 aces served at the Brisbane International, which means $83,500 is donated to Ronald McDonald House, South East Queensland. So thanks again to Treasury Brisbane for the charitable Aces for Hearts initiative. That is an outstanding amount, $83,500. And thanks to the players for taking part, and thanks to the players for serving 334 aces. It's a great effort. Folks, that's it. You're going to come back next year? I hope so, because we'll be here for the Brisbane International 2018. Safe journey home. Thank you very much.
So a deserved winner in Grigor Dimitrov, and it just could be the start of something big for him this summer. Great three-set match, and by the sound of it, Kei Nishikori, he's desperate to come back now. He was quarter-finalist previously here, finalist this year. I think he's got his eyes on that trophy for next year.
A great supporter of the tournament is Kei, and loves starting off the year here in Brisbane. He came close today, but Grigor was just a little bit too good. Fantastic event. Congrats to Jeff and the team here. They've put together another outstanding event at one of the premier 250 ATPs in the world. So they're really setting the bar high. And a big thanks to all the volunteers too, because I did an orientation day with them, and without them it would not be possible at all.
The players have really enjoyed it, and I know Grigor Dimitrov has wrapped the tournament continuously all week, but they're very well looked after in a beautiful part of the world, and there is just something about this arena and this whole event that just gives it that bit of oomph, that extra feel, a bigger tournament than what it actually is, and being a lead up to the Australian Open, but it really is a feature now of the Australian Open series.
Yeah, look, players obviously talk, and word gets around when it is a quality event, and you know, needless to say, we've seen unbelievable fields pretty much every year since its inception, and I'm hoping and I'm sure that we will continue to have strong fields, great fan support, and obviously for Johnny and I, we live here, and it's just wonderful for Queensland tennis to have this in our backyard and to have the quality players that we do see every year come here.
So some great shots to finish on. There is our champion and also our finalists. And in the end, it was the number 7 seed, Grigor Dimitrov, taking out the Brisbane International on behalf of Draper and John Millman. It's goodbye from Queensland.